attention over the last few years is Nassim Taleb, who wrote a book called Black Swan, and he's actually predicting that we could see the U.S. stock market go down by 40%, the S&P go down by 40%. And even Mark Mobius, who came out a few weeks ago, he's with Templeton Mutual Funds, came out a few weeks ago and said that there will be another financial disaster because they haven't fixed the problems from this one that we just are currently dealing with. He says high leverage derivatives have turned the stock market into a minefield. And Harold, you have to ask yourself, why would someone be invested in the stock market when you have professionals like Mark Mobius coming out and saying that these derivatives, which even Warren Buffett has said weapons of mass destruction, are actually plaguing the stock market?
Well, it's because everybody has their own opinion and their own comfort levels. You know, and in the stock market, for every winner, there's a loser, and for every buyer, there's a seller. So, you know, the fact is that when you buy a stock and you're bullish on it, you're buying it from somebody who wants to sell it that's bearish on it. So, you know, that's the way the investment world works, and everybody has their own opinions and their own comfort level. And people, you know, may shy away or hesitate to go into an area that they're uncomfortable with or is new to them. But again, what you need to do is you need to go back in history and do your homework and figure out why these markets are being recommended and for what reason. And look at the track record and see why these markets have done what they've done and for what reason. And if you go back to 79 and 80 and look at a chart on gold and silver, you'll understand why we recommended this market. It's like nothing you've ever seen before. It's a straight line up. So again, there's reasons for this. We do not make any money whether you buy gold and silver or not. The fact is that we recommend it because it's the right market to be in, and it's obvious that gold has gone from $250 to $1,500, and silver's gone from $4 to $50. So again, the recommendations were correct. The reasons for recommending those markets were correct, and now we're heading into another phase of it, which I think is the phase that most people will make the most amount of money in, which is in gold, silver, and diamonds coming for the next 5 years.
More warnings of trouble ahead. Jeremy Grantham, a top-flight money manager, saying we're headed for a disaster of biblical proportions. Jim Rogers saying 2008 was bad. Next time will be worse. All this information that we're talking about is in the newsletter. And Ron Paul, who is running for president of the United States on the Republican side of things, trying to get the nomination, they have to reveal their investments, and his portfolio was all gold stocks. Here's a guy who's running for president, and all his portfolio is gold stocks, so he gives you an idea of what his thoughts are. But he came out this week and had keys to an economic recovery, and he said, first and foremost, we must create a sound U.S. currency backed by gold or some other commodity respected by the market. Second, we must create a favorable regulatory environment for U.S. business. Third, we must stop spending trillions of dollars overseas on foreign wars. And finally, we must completely revamp the U.S. tax system. And Harold, with about a minute left here, I have to agree with Ron Paul. I think something needs to change in the United States in a drastic way. But the problem is, I don't think people quite realize how serious it is. And Jim Sinclair said this week that Joe America is largely unfazed. However, sure that their pockets are hurt, and there are many, many people who have been reevaluating their personal situations. But still, based on evidence, people still are borrowing money. They're still going out spending money that they don't have. And until that stops, you're going to continue to have problems because government is doing it too. You bet. You're 100% right, Randy. Again, you've summed up everything beautifully. Again, the world economy is in dire straits. It's extremely scary. Again, most people don't know what to do at this point, but the smart thing is to remain conservative, hedge yourself, get some hard assets into your portfolio, gold, silver, and diamonds, and we'll get through this together, and we'll actually end up making an awful lot of money. Thank you very much, Harold Siegel. It's my pleasure. I wish everybody a wonderful weekend. I wish all the fathers out there a very, very happy Father's Day. I know I'm looking forward to mine, and I wish you a profitable day. Yes, happy Father's Day to everyone. To invest in precious metals, 1-866-623-2002, website www.pmc.com, rarecoloreddiamonds.com for diamonds, telephone number to speak with Harold, 1-800-432-1022. That's it, another edition of the World Financial Report on radio with Harold Siegel and me, Randy Marshall. We will talk to you next week.